very probably cracked your system. So I don't know. He knows everything, very probably. So he's wherever. And so the question is indeed, if with one Zoom link, you can give that link to multiple people and allow multiple people to open that Zoom link, or not? Mainly,
only
the question.
Only the host who can start the Zoom.
Okay, but then it means that if I have, for example, Zoom Professional, I cannot.
Only the host can open.
I see we have Chantal. We have Chantal with us, I think.
Chantal is here.
That's another. And I don't know how it's. Yeah,
bring
sure.
her up.
Yeah. And I think maybe also Willy.
But I don't have Lorena also here. Let me bring Lorena also.
Hi.
Chantal.
Hello.
We can hear you. We cannot. We can hear you. We cannot see you.
I know, because I'm on my car.
Okay. Are you
Hi.
driving also? No, you're too relaxed for driving.
No, I'm not driving. I'm not driving.
That's a good message.
No, I am in the correct.
Absolutely, yes. You are basically inside the organizing secretary office, chaired by Khaled. So I am an attendee as well. Today, Khaled is the protagonist.
I don't know.
You're breaking up a little bit, but this is the organizing secretary session. So Khaled is the boss. And if you have any question, Khaled is here to answer. Do you have any question for Khaled? Like what kind of shampoo is he using, or favorite dishes?
No, I just wanted to know something, any detail or anything that I should prepare. I just didn't. I have the mail from the organization related to all the domains that I have to be aware, and I have to accept if I want to be part of the discussion or something. I am reading about all the literature that you send it to me, but I just wanted to know if I have to do something else.
Sure. So first of all, let me introduce you to Carlo, who is a dear friend. You will meet him next year at an event in Italy we will do, and Chantal from Paraguay, and Carlo is like a brother to me. And Chantal is like a sister. She's really a travel mate of many adventures of ours. So Chantal, you will receive a mail from me tonight regarding the domain work. And regarding your confirmation, it has been already taken. So you all fine. So far, no need to do anything from you. We just need on January 30, you to send us your presentation, the final version, if you have anything to present. For the Latin America parts, you will be moderator in the Latin America session, if I remember correctly, in Dubai. And
yes.
On January 22, we are together next Saturday for the webinar from Latin America. And on 23, the specific one from LATAM that you are organizing, of course. I think we have also Lorena with us. I see we have one person coming.
Lorena.
Yes.
Lorena, you're there?
Open your mic, Lorena. I think she's facing a problem in the connection, Lorena.
Yeah. So, but again, for the scientific part, it is fine. You will receive Erika's presentation tonight about the topics we will use for triggering discussion. I can already give you a preview of that. So the way it will work, it will be more or less like this. Now I'm opening another presentation that is already ready on the topic, but all of them will be more or less like this. So for example, this one is dedicated to thrombosis. So we will trigger the discussion in this way. You have the statement in terms of general topic. For example, this one will be proper venous thrombosis risk assessment. the way we want to express this for the patient. So this is the sentence, how it will look like for the patient. And of course, we can agree and disagree on how we want to use it. And the paper, the main paper we are considering for this kind of statement, but inside the platform, you will have many other papers. And then every topic has a blue and a red statement. So for example, this one is proper venous thrombosis risk assessment. So everyone should be informed, for example, by the general practitioner about his or her thrombotic risk. This is very important and how to do that. One thing that is still a hot topic is thrombotic risk assessment in the different specialties, meaning that we care a lot about this as vascular experts. But for example, gynecologists should be aware of that as well. Orthopedics should be aware of that. So we trigger a discussion on where we stay with the multi-specialty involvement, and so on and so on. So you have 10 different topics per issue that is solved in that way. I see all super expert people of the WIN. So nobody, you're like all professors of the event. So you shouldn't have any question about how this works. I'm sure Oscar is still planning to come, hopefully. So he should join us as well. And also Willy will join us. But the idea is, again, to be here, available for 1 hour. Like if we're enjoying a coffee in case there is something that is not clear to people, particularly regarding not so much the scientific part today, but the part related to the platform of vConnect. So let me just share with you some updates that we put. And I like to deeply thank Carlo, who is the genius behind all of these things. And Carlo, you don't know maybe Lorena, very probably. You will meet her. So I can already tell you that we will have an event in Italy. So soon you will see Carlo. And Carlo actually will be in Dubai. So you will meet each other very soon.
Nice to meet you.
Carlo actually was a friend of mine when we were like 15 years old. It was 2010, I think, and more or less. And we were together in Albarella Island. So that's where he's coming from. So he's really heart and soul. So long story short, the good news is that we have 20 international CME credits that are valid also for AMA. You have over here all the COVID policy, in case you want to know. Of course, you can always be updated if something changes here. You just click over here. As you know, we will have FFP2 mask for everybody. It's also a nice cover of the mask that is saying, I say no fake news, and we will have a kit with sanitizer and everything. And if you fly Emirates, you have already an insurance, but Khaled is at your disposal for whatever further need. But with already that insurance, you are basically covered. And in the hotel, you can even have the swabs done in the hotel directly. And then we put over here the pre-meeting activities. So that will be January 22. So are you planning to do January 23, girls, or?
Yes.
Yes.
So it's confirmed. Okay. So do you have already program?
Yes.
That's great. So as soon as you have even just the timing, just let us know. So we plan for the 23rd. Here you have a video we shot at the 1 month to go to the event that is explaining everything. So you go through all the different activities of the website. So it tells you how to use the website. And here we also put the instructions on how to use vConnect step by step. So here is explaining to you that you just register here, you just put your credential here. You can video chat with the sponsor. Is it Alpha Sigma with us in this moment, Khaled? No, there is not. Let me just send the text. Just a second, guys. For the technical parts of the trip, girls, is all fine for you? Do you need something from Khaled?
We are way ahead with Khaled, confirming a lot of things.
I am here to answer any question about Dubai.
Okay. And so the real question is, do you accept to come to the desert dinner even if they don't allow alcoholics? The hands went down. They don't allow alcoholics in the desert if we want to go in the most beautiful camp. This is an athletic question.
Mhm.
It's also true that we have a secret room full of alcoholics. One of the two. So,
You remember that this is recorded and we are going to announce it, right?
yes, but it's true. We say no fake news. It's true. We will have a secret room where we can enjoy some alcohol, and it's permitted. It's not.
It's
not
for the
allowed.
hands, you know, sanitizing for the hands.
I'm
And
worried,
the throat,
I'm worried
to
that
be
I
sure.
will find all the doctors in this secret room instead of the conference
You know,
room.
you won't find them because it's secret indeed. Since it's secret, you just have to follow
And
Carlo.
I am the one who is going to allocate that room. So it's not
No, because
easy.
we will just ask a room. Have you ever heard about the Niccolò Copernico room? Niccolò Copernico is not actually a doctor. So you just have to find Niccolò Copernico room, and then you will see the stars and everything, because everything started with Carlo showing me the stars with a good glass of tequila. That's actually vodka in Albarella Island. But jokes aside, you will have here the possibility of video chatting with the companies. You can write to all the supporters. If you want directly, you can click on the logo and you can have personalized activities with the companies inside there. And very simple, you just click on the different rooms and they will be open or closed based on the fact that we are live or not. When these ones will be closed, this one will be open because we will be rebroadcasting the session, as we are going to do with this session also of today. So tonight they will see in the schoolroom what we are saying now. You see over here, indeed, the fact that you can see the rebroadcasted version, and then you have the vConnect possibility of chatting, of course, not chatting, sending a mail to another person that is divided in different continents. And you can click, as you know, on the name of the faculty with the different sessions and see the details of the program. And girls, I sent you a mail, if you can, as soon as possible, to send us eventual communication you want to put into the virtual bag. We created a virtual bag that is reproducing the meeting bag over there. And of course, we're always at your disposal. You just click here and we answer if you have any other question. So basically, it seems to me, we've also put over here the suggested readings, you know, for all the different chapters. So many different references. Maybe my Wi-Fi is not so powerful today, but as you can see here, for all the different chapters, you have readings we suggest to have a look at. You just click on the link and you go on the abstracts. From tomorrow, you will see also the presentation I was sharing before. And here you have the VBAG, that is the thing I was saying you before. So it's asking you to go inside vConnect. So you put your credential.
Mm.
And once you enter your credential here, you don't have to do anything else. You can navigate inside vConnect. That is actually where we are now. Here you will see the live broadcasting from the meeting room. And going down, you will get into the rooms. And if you want to go on the bag, you just click in here. And you have the different activities. Supporters didn't upload anything, so we put over here the different activities we will have. And here, if you want to send us a PDF, Flebo Latam, Radar, then the next activities of the Paraguay Association, we'll put them here. So they are like the different promotional flyers of the different activities of friends and colleagues around the world. And my PDF is a little bit slow.
We have Willy with us and Sylvia also.
Sure, please. Let them in. Let them in.
I bring them up in the panelists.
Sure. Bring everybody. This is an open. Willy.
Hello, Willy.
Hello.
Hello, I'm here.
John. How are you doing, man?
Good, I'm here. Hola.
So nice to see you. You know everyone except Carlo, maybe. Do you know Carlo?
No, he's a smart guy, right? He's the one that's smarter than all of us.
It's
the one?
far smarter than
Except the ladies, but for us guys, you know, he's the smartest. Yeah, isn't that what you told me before?
He's definitely the smartest one. He's the one making
There you
it all possible, like
Okay,
this
then I know him.
technical
Then I know him,
environment.
absolutely.
So you are like the second smartest one in the group. So if it is clear for you how it works, it should be clear for Carlo, but I don't know for all the other ones. But is it clear for you? The vConnect platform, did you ever look at that? Is it all working fine? So,
Yeah, no, I think,
so
I think my experience, I mean, it was fine, but I don't know why I have to put in another email when I go in.
well, because you have to be, well, this is actually Khaled party today. So it's Khaled the boss. So he's Khaled to answer these questions, but it's because we have to keep track of it. But
Yes, so
Khaled,
we can have a track of all the attendees who are attending the virtual. So it will ask you only once when you come to the system.
because the very, very cool thing, Willy, and that's thanks to Carlo, is that the difficulty, the very difficult things that the other platforms are not allowing you to do is to enter just one single time and keep track of you if you go in the other rooms for the CME accreditation, because all the event has CME credits. So we have to prove to the CME accreditation body that you were, for example, in the room. So in this way, Khaled can send a report to the CME accreditation saying Professor Chi was in the room at this time. So that's why it's important to have this made. I see we have with us also Adriana Baturone and Silvia Parri. Adriana is a very, very talented young colleague who will be involved in one of the chapters, in particular venous active drugs. Adriana, can you hear us? Are you still in the family party of before? And Silvia, I don't know if Silvia wants to join us, but she's a very nice person in representation of the patients from Italy, in particular from the lymphatic ward. So if you feel like joining us, feel free to switch on your camera and mic, because this is an informal meeting just to discuss about question and answers related to the event. If not, it means that Adriana is enjoying the party at home and Silvia has no question, but we remain at disposal. And so Willy, as you saw, you just put once your credential here. Here. Let me just upload the page again.
So let me just follow you. Let me just follow up on that. So what you're saying is that anytime I have to switch rooms, I have to put in a new. I have to basically put in my email. Is that correct?
No, that's the magic. You just do it once.
Okay. So all right. So what you have there. So that's how I log in, and then when I'm about to go into activate Zoom, it asks for my email again.
Sure. Because
So that was my question. I'm not talking about this one in front of us, but I'm talking about when I enter Zoom, it's asking me for my name and for my email again. So my question is that only once, or do I have to do that for every single room?
Every single room you are going to enter in Zoom, okay, they will ask you for email.
Okay, so that's my question. So we will have to enter, if I switch, let's say, for example, from Medtronic to Alpha Sigma, then I will have to, when I switch, what about if I switch back?
No, if you came back, it will not ask you.
Okay, gotcha. All right.
Okay, so it's only once per session.
Per session. So is it? Yeah, so if there are multiple days. So there are multiple days.
Yeah. For example, 3 of February. Okay, we have one link. Okay, for all the day. It will ask you one. If you log out and log in again, it will not ask you. You can log in immediately. Okay. But if you go between a school room and the consensus room, it will ask you the consensus room for email address.
Okay.
Yes. So that's it.
Okay. So, but my question, what about if you go to individual companies? Because on the right upper corner, we have individual companies, Alpha Sigma, Medtronic.
No, that one, it will not ask you for any.
But that one,
this is a live chat, okay, from the provided. So it will not ask you, but this one, because it's a webinar and we are recording for the registration.
I see. And then, and state dependent, right? So February 3rd, if I do it on February 4th, I have to do it over again.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
So I don't know if Alpha Sigma is here now, but it's open. So, Carlo, are you still there? I cannot see all the faces. Yes. Can you tell me if Alpha Sigma has somebody there in this moment, because we left it green? So technically what would happen, Willy, is that if you click on Alpha Sigma now, you will have to close this Zoom because you are in a Zoom now, and you will be transferred to another Zoom. In this case, it will not ask you for the mail because nobody cares to keep track of you in that chat. But we need to keep track of you if you are going to the meeting rooms. So this is just for the meeting rooms. And actually not even for the industry sessions, because this is for the accreditation to claim the credits later on, because later on you will be able to ask Khaled up to 20 credits from the CME accreditation. Okay. This sounds good. But the real difficulty of this was indeed being able to allow you to enter in a single shot and then move around. Now, of course, if you want to have credits, you have to be trackable, but you just put your mail address. Also, because we must know at which mail address you want us to send the certificate, because you could register with another name also. You understand? Am I saying this correctly, Khaled?
Yeah. So basically, your email is basically you categorize the attendees based on email. So if I log in, Willy Chi, but I have 3 different emails, then I'm essentially 3 different attendees.
Yes.
Right? Am I correct on that?
Unless if you put your name correct and we figure it out that you are the same person, but register with the 3 names, with the 3
That's
emails.
fine. So the screen in front of us, is that individual exhibitor rooms that we're looking at in terms of the video, or is that going to be something else?
Here you will see the exhibition area like the Big Brother. So if you're clicking now, you're just watching the video that is explaining to you the importance of fighting fake news. But you will see the exhibition area with all the stands, because we will have, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 cameras that are pointing out there. So you will see everything. So they will see us basically there. They will see the booth. So rather than having a virtual booth, that is another big upgrade, I think. You will have really the feeling of being there and seeing what's going on. And here you can, as we were saying before, video chat directly with the companies. Then you go all the way down and you can enter the rooms. Exactly like it will be in the meeting, because you will see, if you look at the floor plan, we did it exactly as the floor plan on purpose, because we want to reproduce the experience of being there. So let me share with you now the floor plan as it is in Dubai. And I have to stop sharing here and share this. Now you see, you will enter here. So you will arrive here, you register with Khaled here. So it's like the registration you did. Then you enter into the exhibition area. So this rectangle is the same rectangle you are watching in vConnect. And here you will have camera wherever. So they will see this basically in that place. And then you have you see all the sponsors, like when you are going down in the platform, and then you enter the 3 different rooms. You walk around, you have the scientific societies, and indeed, I don't know if Lorena, Chantal, you already talked with Khaled about eventual exhibition of Latin American societies or stuff like that. But here is where you will have all the things. Here you have a nice lounge that we will use for exhibition area of different activities, and also for educational activities. Here we will have a vein walk on the first day. Breakfast will be always here, and lunches will be always here on the tables that you see. So they are all separated properly, and we keep the distance, and also here, of course. So basically, vConnect is giving you a virtual experience, but really close to the reality of how it will be like that, because indeed you will see things how they are. Okay, that's it. So other technical questions for Khaled organization? Are you all set for the trip, for flights?
If you have any questions about arriving to Dubai, how much time you need to arrive, where is the hotel located, any information you need about Dubai, about the PCR test, the flight ticket, please feel free to ask me.
Yeah, because the idea indeed.
Sorry.
Let me show you. I'm going on Google Maps to show you. That's a very good point, actually.
It is about 25 minutes maximum from the airport. The taxis are available all the time in the airport, and it is well organized. As soon as you get out after taking your luggage, you will find the signages in front of you, taking you to the taxis direct. And there is all the time employees who will escort you to which taxi you want to go. All the taxis in Dubai airport have a visa machine, and it should be working. Okay, the cost of that taxi will be between 20 to 25 US dollar maximum.
Okay.
So let me share this with you, just to check if Khaled said the truth. He actually didn't say the truth. It's less, it's 15 minutes. It's even better. So he's a pessimistic one. He was thinking about a lot of traffic, but the average is.
I calculate always there is a little bit of traffic.
Yeah, I know, and that's good of you that you're always ready for the unforeseen. But as you can see,
sorry.
Continue. No, please. No, please.
No, I'm saying when you tell the people that takes 20 to 25 minutes and they arrive earlier than that, they feel better, that they reach faster.
Okay, so that's why we are keeping the sessions at 10 minutes shorter so that they stay on time. But as you can see, you land very easy, 15 minutes, 14 kilometers, and you get to the hotel. And the hotel is actually, let me see, how can I do it bigger? Can I just?
This is not the hotel, this is the airport. The hotel on the other point, other dot.
Yeah, that's why you live in Dubai and I live in Italy. So, yeah, you are right.
Shall I share from my side?
And you are also close, you see, to this nice structure that is the Palm, that is quite a spectacular thing. And so here is the hotel.
So hello. So when we go and get the taxi, we basically just tell them JW Marriott.
Yes, you can tell them all just JW Marriott Marquis, Hotel Dubai in Business Bay. It's easy. And plus in the mobile app, which we are going to launch soon, you will have the event location of inside the app. So it will be easy just to show it, and it works offline, no need for the internet. You can just open it and it will show the hotel name, information, and the map.
Okay.
And as you can see, also the hotel is literally the other side of the street, 8 minutes walk. So it's 600 meters, even less. So basically you cross the street and the other hotel is like really on the other side of the street. So we are really close with the two things, and we are along this creek, river, however you call it. But you could no canal, you call it. And yeah, it's a little bit bigger than a creek. So, but that's where we will have the walk and run on that day. And again, you're pretty close to the sea, and downtown is here. So I think it's here, right? The Burj Khalifa. Burj Khalifa is here, right?
No, to the right. You pass. I was here. It's here. Do you see Dubai Opera? Dubai Opera? The blue one?
Well, you know.
No, on the right.
Let me see.
You just pass it. Here, do you see there's something in the middle near to you? Yeah, downtown Dubai.
Yeah, it's here.
No.
So you are 2 kilometers away from the Burj Khalifa.
Zoom in. Here, it's.
Yeah, it's here. It's like this ginormous blue thing, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we are talking about 7 minutes drive, 2 kilometers. So it's very close. We will have the first, actually the second dinner here. So in terms of social activities, we will have dinners all night, of course, and you will have all the details of that. So that's it. Other things I don't know why many people are asking me about visa. You don't need visa, right, Khaled?
No, some countries they need visa. Some countries they don't need visa. Most of Europe they do not need visa. United States they don't need. Latin America I think they will need visas, and some Eastern Europe, some of the countries they don't need, and some countries they need.
So probably be a good idea. Probably be a good idea to have some type of information on that for the ones who are attending a live that are coming from very specific region.
Well, anyway,
Because I know from Africa, there are countries that they don't allow. There are a few. I don't know how many of our African friends are coming, but I know that there, you know, South Africa and Zimbabwe. I think that there are a few.
South Africa currently is banned. Okay, they cannot come to Dubai.
Yeah.
Okay, there is no flights closed. But anyway, when you go and book your ticket, if you book it through Emirates Airline, they will inform you that if you need visa or not.
Gotcha.
And plus, if you need a visa, they can arrange it for you through Emirates Airline.
Yeah, that may not be true for all the airlines, because when I booked on United, they never told me. They never did tell me anything about the visa. I had to go and look on my own.
Because you don't need visa.
Oh, no, I know. But I'm saying that, you know, again, I don't know if all the airline does it, but, you know, maybe I think Emirates does it, right? Absolutely.
Of course, Emirates Airline. I'm saying Emirates Airline who is doing it.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Here the link, Willy. You can check here.
Okay, I see.
everything.
Well, I'm actually flying United, so that's why I was a little confused.
But you can check the rule.
Hey, hello. What about if the attendees want to have check their do we have any type of COVID test kits during the meeting? You know, if somebody gets a cough, they want to get tested. Do we have that availability? No, we gotta be careful, man.
Like
I know it's not yeah, you're out.
Immediately. If anybody coughing in the meeting, we will take him out. Now, the PCR test is available in the hotel, okay? So we can get a nurse. We need to book appointment. However, I'm trying to make with the hotel on the 3 days during the conference time to have the nurse available all the time in the hotel. Okay. So if anybody need to do a test, he can do a test. I guess now recently they put the self-test in the pharmacies, but this is not considered as approved for flights or anything. It is just only for yourself to check if you have COVID or no.
Okay.
The accuracy of it, I think, is about 95% of that rapid test.
What's the turnaround for the PCR now? Because for flights going back to whichever country, the United States require 24 hours. You know, so is it 24-hour turnaround?
It depends on your country when you are flying. What is their requirements?
No. I'm saying that the turnaround at Dubai. If I do a test at Dubai, do I get the result back within
between 12 hours to 24 hours? Last time Sergio was here, you got it in 12 hours, right? In 12 hours, most probably not more than 24 hours, but minimum 12 hours. Unless if you want it urgent, they can make it for you urgent, and you can pay more for the service.
Okay.
So I have a very important. So two things, guys. There is a colleague, or I don't know, from Russia, I see in Cyrillic. If you want to invite this person to switch on the camera and mic in case they want to speak. If
you have any question, please open your microphone and your camera.
We see we have somebody from Russia, very probably, but we cannot read the name since it's in Cyrillic. So in case, feel free to switch on the camera and the mic. If not, we are here. If you want, you can also make questions in the question and answer box in the chat. I have a concern. What about the dress code, Khaled? Because I really don't know what to put in my luggage. Chantal was like, yes. The dress code, please.
For the dress code, you mean during the?
Yeah. Let me take this seriously. So the weather is fantastic because it's not too hot, and so you really enjoy summertime over there. I don't know, Khaled, in February, if you're going at midday in the middle of the desert, I guess it's pretty hot, isn't it? But we are not talking about a crazy temperature, but let's be...
No, the temperature is between 25 to 30 degrees. If it gets hot, it will go up to 33, 34, but not more than that. But during the night, sometimes it's a little bit cold. Okay, so you may need just a light jacket at the night. Which is 14, 16, 18, which is maybe summer for some countries.
Yeah, and it's between 16 and 25 degrees Celsius. which is, I really cannot convert that into Fahrenheit. Is it possible, Willy, it's from 76 to 80 Fahrenheit?
Yeah.
Give me the Celsius again.
1625.
16 to 25.
Yeah, Celsius. And so it's like summertime. It's even better than summertime. It's like
So yeah, it's about 77.
Yeah.
So it's good. It's like
25 Celsius is 77 Fahrenheit.
It's like an advanced spring.
Yeah, so the weather is nice.
Dubai is like New York. I mean, you can really consider it like New York. There is no restriction. You can really enjoy the time as you want. And we will have the first night in the hotel, in the terrace of the hotel, really chilled out, relaxed, no need of special dress code. Second night will be at the Burj Khalifa, nearby the Burj Khalifa, outdoor. And we are thinking about everything to keep everybody super safe. So, for example, the first night will be on a very, very large terrace, outdoor. So no issue with the social distancing and so on. Second night, again, outdoor, private venue just for us. So we are also sure that we don't have. The third night will be in the desert, which means that you have as much room as you want. You have a full desert for you if you want social distancing. And the other night will be at the expo, which means that we will have the opportunity of having this very large venue just for ourselves. And we also included a terrace that is outdoor. So you have both indoor and outdoor, just right in front of the Italian pavilion. So it will be very nice. I have an attendee called Oscar Bottini who is coming. And
is there any dress code for women that we need to know regarding clothes?
Just if you go to the club, because there are many clubs in Dubai, and if you want to look like very stylish, depends on the club you're going. But Dubai is like in New York. You really dress like you want. It's super modern, and don't think about how do you say, like veils or stuff like this. Absolutely. I mean,
no. You don't feel that you are living in Arabic country. It is at all not an Arabic city.
No, you feel like you're living in 2080, very probably, meaning that look like a futuristic town, even more than 2080, I would say. And of course, you will see people who are using eventually the veil, but just for the cultural thing. But women, really, it's full of clubs, full of, like New York, even more. So not an issue for that.
I have last question, and I'm gonna run and then shut up. So what if I can't leave the country because I'm positive? Do I stay in the same hotel room and I'm going to be quarantined at different place?
I do whatever possible to get positive as well and spend some good time with you, because you just have 7 days to stay there. They reduced to 7 days the quarantine. Correct me if I'm wrong, Khaled, but up to my last talk with Dubai Health Authority, they reduced from 14 to 7 days. At the 6th day, you kept the test, you do the test, and then you can eventually leave if it is negative. So you just have extra 6 days. So I think at this point, you just want to get positive and stay 6 days more. But
no. But what I'm saying is it the same hotel room or is a quarantine at a different place?
Okay. So now, first of all, you have to make sure that you have an insurance, okay, which includes the COVID. The insurance in Dubai will cover you for the insurance which we have in Dubai for the people who get a visa or they buy flight tickets through Emirates Airline. It covers the 350 dirhams, okay, per night, up to 14 nights, okay, in a hotel, which costs 350 dirhams. If you needed to go to the hospital, it covers you up to 150,000 dirhams. This is the insurance coverage.
Well, hello, I'm not flying Emirates. You keep on saying Emirates. I'm not flying Emirates. I'm flying United.
Yes, I understand, but most probably also even United Airlines, they ask you to make a travel insurance, right?
No, he didn't ask for me to travel insurance.
So
I guess I could get it.
If you get the travel insurance, just to cover for the COVID. That's important. If you want to, we can help you with the travel insurance here in Dubai.
But
okay.
You go here on the website, I see, and they have a page dedicated to that for traveling. United Airlines, you said, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Usually they have it when you book it. I have to check. Okay. All right. Good enough.
So yeah, also here I see there are a lot, but of course, Khaled is at your disposal to finalize that part.
If you need any help with the insurance, just let me know and I will help you with it.
Okay.
Okay.
And anything else? I was thinking social moments. I told you there will be this fun run. That is a public health awareness moment in which we will go having a walk around along the river. All the breakfast will be served in the exhibition area from 7 to 8. You will have coffee breaks and you will have lunches also there. And it seems to me we explained everything basically.
Good. It's good to see you guys. I gotta run. Sorry, you guys can continue. I gotta
Thank you so
take my
much. We
son
just-
out someplace.
We just keep the secretary open another 20 minutes
Ciao.
and then we go. Thank you so much, Willy. And Erika, for you, it's all clear, I guess. Carlo, for you, is all clear?
Yes.
So it seems to me that the only thing that we have to set then is for next week with Latin America to make sure that you're ready with your session. Is all good for that? Lorena?
Yes, we are already working on it, and we have almost ready.
Okay, so did you decide at the time also of January 23rd?
That was the last we said, and January 23rd was the date decided.
But at what time do you
I would
want
like
to do that?
to, excuse me?
At what time would you like to do this?
I would like to maybe when we talk with Dr. Martini or if Dr. Martini connects, just to be double check with him.
Okay, and how long do you plan to go for the 23rd?
2 hours, Chantal?
Okay, well, just to know, we will put also simultaneous translation in Spanish. Reach out to Stella for this, and I sent you a mail, Kala, I don't know if you saw it.
Yes.
And so for VConnect, does it look like easy for you? Is it like
Yes,
clear how
yes.
it works? I mean, you register once, and of course you will receive also reminders by email, like 1 hour before and the day before, both of 22nd, 23rd, and also February 3, 5. For Latin America, we will rebroadcast everything at the end of the day as we'll rebroadcast this session. And there will be some nice gadgets you'll get there, but that's like just a surprise. We will do some vein dance over there, but that's just a surprise. We will do some singing, but that's just a surprise, always with COVID measurements taken, so quite separated, but be ready for that as well. And there will be some nice t-shirts, so if you want to reserve your size, just let us know in advance. But Khaled didn't mention if these are Chinese size or Italian size or American size. So you just try your luck and let's see.
I sent it to you, the sizes.
Yeah, you're right. I have to check it out for that. Are they Chinese or Italian or US style?
I don't know. I sent to you by inches, the size for everything. Now, that's here I complete my mission. Because
Khaled was complaining that 3XL Chinese size is small for him. So we have to find maybe 6XL. So let's see. And that's it. So you consider just Dubai at your disposal for whatever. Also, if you want to bring something to promote your activities, I see that you are thinking already doing a Falebo Latam, Lorena, for which we are happy to announce that very probably this will happen in conjunction with an initiative we will have in Italy that we will call Vein Italy, V-Italy. It sounds like also Vitaly. And it will happen soon and very probably close to the places where I met Carlo. So we'll be more comfortably in our place to host you this time. And that's it. So if there are no other questions, we just stay here waiting for somebody else. But for me, it is all clear. But for me, I don't know for you.
One question, Sergio. If we decide to participate in any social dinner or the balloons? Should we write somewhere or make a reservation about it?
This is a very good point. We will send a detailed information about this starting from January 20. So on January 20, you will receive basically 2 weeks before, so next Thursday. So if you look, we always kept a precise agenda, and we considered pointless to ask too far in advance what you want to do. So 2 weeks before, we must know, because it looks easy, but it is extremely complex, because Dubai is ongoing perfectly with no issue in terms of events. So they are fully booked. So we had to already reserve in advance everything to make sure that we can manage this. So now we have to get started with allocating the people where they want to go, basically. There will be multiple activities. There will be activities also before and after the Congress for the friends who wants to enjoy Dubai, that is offering a lot of opportunities of whatever kind. If you are looking at more cultural aspects and the historic Dubai, because Dubai looks like a futuristic town, but also has a nice history. So there is an old part of Dubai that is worth it to be visited. That's something you might want to enjoy. Another thing you want to enjoy eventually is to go to Abu Dhabi. It takes 1 hour. And you just drive there, or you have Khaled organizing some transportation for you to go there, and it's very easy, and there is a very nice mosque to be seen. And Expo is in the middle, in between Dubai and Abu Dhabi, so you will be already visiting Expo on February 5. But if you want to take another visit to Expo, you can organize that. But honestly, we will go there in the afternoon, and you will have time to visit Expo while we are going to the institutional moment at the Italian pavilion. Another thing you might want, of course, shopping is super present in Dubai. And of course, there is the dive tank, because Dubai has the deepest pool in the world, which I think is crazy. How deep is that? You know, Lorena, how deep is that, the dive tank?
I read it was like more than 60 meters, but
pool.
But anyway, recreative scuba diving is up to 40 meters. So
Deep dive is the name. I'm checking out right here. Do you have any news about this, Khaled, about this deep dive experience? This thing over here that is pretty impressive. I'm sure in the website they have everything, and we can organize something. Oh, book now. Let's see. Let's try to answer this right away. So you're talking about $100 to $250 as an experience. I don't know if Khaled can manage something better, but you can find everything here. I'm putting that into the chat. I don't even know where it is. Do you know where this is, Khaled?
I'm trying to find out the location, yes.
But really,
it's like 30 minutes from the hotel.
We are going to have some Cabron experience after the event already organized. So there is a thing I want to try, that the gyrocopter, that is like the James Bond helicopter for 2 people. The bravest one can also try skydiving. That's pretty impressive. Erika wants to do that, she told me, so yeah. I'm sure she will try. And yeah. Khaled told me that he wants to try bungee jumping and there is a nice thing, you know, in I don't know if it is the Address Hotel, Khaled, that is all transparent, and you walk on the border of the building. I saw this recently, the walk experience, something like this. Basically, you are attached to ropes and you walk around the building, something like this. Let me see if I can find it. It is here, Dubai frame it's called. Transparent glass wall.
Yeah, Dubai frame, but you don't need a rope. It is this Dubai frame. It's in the middle of Dubai, between the new Dubai and old Dubai. So you go on the top of this building. It's like a frame, okay? And from there, you look to that side, you see the old Dubai, and you look to the other side, you see all in new Dubai with the high towers.
But I remember you were attached to something. And Yeah, you see, because it's like this, more or less. So you walk along this thing and it's all transparent. Yeah, basically you walk on the edge of the building and you're attached to something.
No, this is the building. You see the photo number 2 on the left side? No, up to, these photos on the left side.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you can see this is Dubai frame. And this one of the places which you can see as transparent inside Dubai frame.
That's it. Well, by the way, many things you can do there and have fun. Of course, there is also a super scientific program that is waiting for us there, and we will send for the scientific program, as I said, the slides before, so that all the audience can get ready for the discussion. And if you want to send before Saturday, January 22, your eventual comments to those topics, you just send a 2 minutes video, and then we will include this in the discussion, so that we give the mic to the ones who sent the comments for opening the discussion with all the audience eventually. So that should be more or less also the way in which we are doing this for the Latin America session. Or I don't know, what do you have already a program you want to share or something about that session, or?
I prefer to
wait for Oscar. Yes. Well, it's 13 minutes before we close the office, so let's see if Oscar will ever join. Let me just send him a text to just.
I'll phone him.
Yeah, that would be a good idea. And Carlo, from your perspective, is all clear in terms of organization of the trip?
Yes, of course.
You don't need anything particular, because at the airport, it's super easy, super well organized. You just go through. If you're interested in having a bottle of wine, it's a good moment to buy a bottle of wine at the duty free before getting out of the airport. So there is a baggage claim. It is not true. I've heard a fake. Khaled.
I think it is better for you to buy from your duty free, not from Dubai duty free when you arrive. Because Dubai free in Dubai, when you are coming inside Dubai, you will pay the VAT and you will pay the taxes. So the price will be like inside Dubai. But when you are leaving Dubai, the prices are cheaper than your country to buy from the duty free. Because for me, it is for the cigarettes the same. When I go from Dubai, I buy the cigarettes with half the price. When I come to Dubai, I buy the price of Dubai.
Well, even if this is just related to the social moment, and of course we recommend not to smoke and enjoy a limited amount of alcohol, in case you want, you can also buy at the duty free.
Your voice is gone. We cannot hear anything about smoking or anything.
Oh, you are mentioning this, but
we cannot hear you.
Yeah,
is it me or you can hear Sergio?
It's you.
And I cannot. Now I can hear you. Yes. Okay.
Yeah, because you don't think about the drinks, you just think about the smoke, which is bad in both ways. But jokes aside, you can also take it from your airport when you're leaving and the airport when you're arriving in Dubai, so you have two. But jokes aside, if you want to purchase something in terms of alcoholics or other goods, of course, Dubai has a taxation for alcoholic. So you want to buy that, the baggage claim, there is a duty free over there where you can buy, but also downtown, you can buy it wherever, but it will be just more expensive. And in terms of safety, again, even if you come by night, it's super, super safe. It's truly one of the safest cities I've ever visited, and also cleanest. Like the only place where you really have an airport that is totally clean, and taxi service perfect. So you pay, I think, that is important, that you can pay in dollars everything, right, Khaled? Also in cash. You don't need to change in dirhams.
You don't need, okay, but also most of the places, I mean, 99% of the places in Dubai have a Visa machine. So you don't need to pay cash.
Yeah,
for me, I do not hold cash in my pocket at all. So I don't need cash in my pocket at all. I pay everything by credit card.
Of course, Wi-Fi is wherever, and phone is working normally. You might have some issues with WhatsApp in calling in some places, but not in using the texts.
By the way, I don't know, I'm not sure if they are still doing this or no, but I think Salat and Do are still offering a free SIM cards in the airport.
Last time they didn't.
Last time they didn't. Because and I remember that they were offering a free SIM cards in the airport, which doesn't have a lot, but at least it helps.
Oh yeah, the only thing just to make sure is when I'm there, of course, Zoom is working perfectly, everything is working perfectly, but in terms of services, WhatsApp and Messenger are working as text, but sometimes not as phone calls. Sometimes are working. I don't know why, and some phones are working and some others are not for WhatsApp calls. But I think, Khaled, we can also have some cards for the phone calls and stuff like that in the hotel. Is it like easy in the hotel to find eventually these say that I want to have my phone working over there for those 4 or 5 days with a
If you
different
want a SIM card, it's better for you to take it from the airport before you come.
an international SIM card from my country. That's what you're suggesting.
No, I'm talking in the airport in Dubai. There is a Salat service and there is two telecom service. So you can buy a SIM card from there, from the airport.
Okay.
Because they have an offer for travelers. For they do have a SIM card ready for the travelers, the people who come to visit Dubai, the tourists to Dubai.
Okay. So basically, I never did actually. When I went there, I just used my phone and WhatsApp. But in case somebody really has the need of being constantly available at the phone,
No, but actually, it is good if you can get one with you. That will be good also from the airport.
That is
Oh,
good.
there is a Wi-Fi everywhere we go. Okay, in every restaurant, in every hotel, in the malls. Okay, you will find an internet and Wi-Fi. The taxis in Dubai, the normal RTA tax, it's all of it by government. Okay, it is not an individual companies. That's why there is a huge control on the taxis. And as Dr. Sergio was saying, it is super safe. You don't need to worry about it.
Can you allow in Ricardo Montoya? I see he's with us.
I tried, but okay. Hello, Dr. Montoya. Okay, I opened for him the mic, but he is not coming as a panelist.
Ricardo, can you hear us? Ciao, Ricardo. I see you in the chat. If you want to open your mic and the camera, if you have any questions for Khaled, we are here to answer. Or if not, you can simply write in the chat. This is a meeting just for... okay, so he doesn't have a micro camera. Do you have any questions for us, Ricardo, about the organization? Because this meeting is about eventual questions. You want to say, I don't know if Ricardo, of course, is maybe speaking in English or not, but Lorena, would you like to ask him in Spanish, please, if he has any question he needs to address to Khaled?
Saludos, Ricardo. Saludos, Ricardo, ¿cómo estás? Por si puedes abrir que nos dice que no tiene micrófono o cámara.
Okay, so ¿tiene pregunta, Ricardo, por nosotros? My Spanish is improving, eh?
You're very good.
Okay, perfect. So we look forward for having Ricardo with us. I hope that was it easy for you, Ricardo, to enter in the vConnect platform? Any difficulties? Because everything will be run in digital form in this platform, and of course there will be also 300 people in person there. But we are also using this to make sure that everybody is familiar with the platform. So if you have any question, by the way, we are here at disposal. So we have 5 minutes for Professor Bottini to come, and then we will close. But I think it's a good omen that there was a little bit of a delay. So we do that sometimes in Italy and also in Argentina, clearly. But no, I was thinking if there is any other information, because we're quite used to Dubai and we know how safe and easy it is to get there. But even if you arrive by night, as I was saying before, because many flights are arriving by night, absolutely no problem. If you want to travel by yourself, I'm just thinking things that you could ask. Public transportation is super safe, super easy, super fast. There is a how do you call it? Like an elevated railroad, like an elevated metro.
Metro.
Yeah, you have an elevated metro that is connecting all the
You have
city.
metro from the airport, and if you want to use the metro, if you decided to use the metro, you can use it and reach the Business Bay metro station, which is like 5 minutes walking from the metro station to hotel. Also from the airport, you can come by
Indeed.
metro station.
A very important thing we must say is that if people want the CME credits, they must attend the live. It cannot be recorded in the broadcasted parts. Yes. So they will have just to go, as I was showing before, in the connect and click on the blue doors, not on the white ones. So they will have to follow live all the sessions here and this part. And the very important thing is that they can interact like we are doing today. So they can make questions, they can make comments, they can write in the chat, and they can also come to stage and go live in the discussion. We will also have a moderator from home that is managing all the discussion.
Professor Oscar Bottini is here.
Okay, so now we say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for having been with us, and see you next time. Ciao. Thank you all. Bye.
Hello, Dr. Oscar.
Hola. Hola, perdón, pero llegué
Hola,
tarde.
¿cómo estás?
Hi.
Ah,
I'm sorry for the delay, but
No, it's just 57 minutes. Don't worry. It's
Yeah.
no, I write you in a telephone in WhatsApp. I sent the WhatsApp.
it never received.
50 minutes ago, but never received a...
So at 4:32 you wrote, "I'm coming." 4:32. Well, jokes aside, is all fine? Is all clear for you, Oscar? Is it easy for you to enter the platform? So you saw how it works. For Dubai, we explained everything, and Khaled again remain at disposal of everybody. And we were saying that we would use this platform also for the meeting with Latin America on January 22 and on January 23rd. Have you decided the time for the January 23rd, Oscar?
Yes. We need more people response. ¿Cómo se dice? Responder.
Feedback.
Yeah. And the other is okay.
Tiene un'idea a che ora lo vuoi fare? A che ora?
No, ora yes, 11
okay.
EM in Argentina.
Plus 4, it means 3 p.m. my time.
7 hours.
Yeah, 2 p.m. GMT. So we will send all the communication for January 23rd, yes, 2 p.m. GMT, 2 hours, Oscar, right?
Yes, 2 hours.
Okay, so for now we can close the meeting. We look forward for being on January 22 together with the 3 different webinars from all of the different continents to start the scientific discussion. Today was just organization and question and answers about the event. And on 23rd, we will have specifically from Latin America another initiative, and then we will see each other finally in Dubai. Okay, so with this, it's 5 p.m. in Italy. I deeply, deeply thank Khaled for his availability and exceptional professionalism. You will fall in love with this professionalism in Dubai. It's truly Formula One of the events. And I deeply thank him for this and all the wonderful team that is here today. And a special mention to Carlo is the Holy Spirit that is virtually managing this connection with all the world. Thank you so much to all, and we catch up on January 22nd. Thank you so much. Ciao.
See you all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Ciao.
Bye.
Ciao, Oscar. Ciao.